Welcome to the JavaScript training. We'll go to the fourth lesson today. The fourth lesson will be working on selection constructs in JavaScript. In the previous lessons, we taught about how do we work on JavaScript, which includes how to write alert statement, conform command, and how to declare a variable, constants. Like that, there are various operators. All those commands we covered in the previous sessions. Today we will be learning about selection constructs in JavaScript. So in this particular session, we will be learning about three different constructs. One is the if-else statement. Next one is the nested else-if statement. Third one is the switch statement. Okay. There are three different commands are there in selection constructs. One is if-else statement, nested else-if statement, and switch statement. So this is the logic for the if statement. So we will be writing a code and we will be adding some condition. If the condition is true, then it will go to the true side. If the condition is false, it will go to the other side. For example, if age is greater than 18, then it prints major, otherwise it prints minor, right? So this is the logic of if statement. Let us see the if statement with one example so that you will be able to understand it. This is a code. I'll just open the application first. So you can see here there are different screens are available. I go to the lesson 11 if else statement. Enter the number and check whether it is positive or not. I'm giving here 5 and click on submit. It says positive, and if I'm giving here -5, then I'm just clicking on submit. It gives a negative. So how do we do this using if statement? Let us see the code now. So I have written the function called check positive here. Inside that I am declaring a variable called number. This number equivalent to document.getElementById.value. So you can see in the program I have created a text box with the ID T1, and I am using the if statement. If number is greater than 0, I am going to print this as positive, otherwise I am going to make it as negative. So this is what the use of if-else statement. The second statement would be working on nested else-if statement. In nested else-if statement, we'll be having condition 1, then it will perform some actions. If the condition 1 is not true, then it will go to the condition 2, then again it will check whether this is true or not. If this condition 2 is true, it will go to the statement 2. If the condition 2 is not true, again it will go to the condition 3. If the condition 3 is true, it will perform some action. If all the conditions are not true, then it will go to the else part. So for this I have created a program now using nested else-if statement. For example, this program I am going to input the mark of a student and I am going to display the grade. If the mark is between 91 to 100, the grade is A. If the mark is between 81 to 90, the grade is B, something like that. So now I am submitting here 95, clicking on submit button here, you see that grade is A here. And if I am giving here, say for example, if I am giving here say 55, the grade is E. And if I am giving less than 50, for example I am giving here 35, then I am clicking on submit, it would be fail. So how to do this? Using nested else-if statement. We can see the code now. This is the code, and I have written the code for checking the grade, where n and variable n, and n will take the value from the text box, converting that into the number format. The number is greater than 90 and less than 101, it will print grade is A. Otherwise it will go to the second part. If the grade is more than 80 and less than 91, then it will print the grade as B. If all other conditions are false, it will go to the else part. You can see here, if every condition is false, then it will go to the else part and it will say it is fail. Okay. So this is a nested else statement. Next one would be working on switch case. It is functionally similar to nested else if statement. We'll be giving some expression here and different cases are given here. For example, case X it will perform some action, case Y it will perform something. If all other conditions are not matching, it will go to the default. Okay. So let us see one example with the default one. Create another program. Here it is something like this. In phone banking and all, we have options like 1 for bank account, 2 for credit card, 3 for loan details, 4 for insurance, like that, right? So for example, I am giving here 3, then it needs to call the loan section. In case if I am giving here say 5, it will exit. So there are various options are given here how to do that, right? So the logic is similar to our nested else if statement, except the difference between these two things is in the switch off statement you will be using the switch off command with the case statement. For example, case 1 it needs to perform something, case 2 it will perform something, case 3 it will perform something. If all other things are not correct, then it will go to the default part. Okay, so these all are the different types of selection constructs statements in JavaScript. So today what have we learned is we learned about if else statement, nested else if statement, switch off statement. Happy learning. Thanks for watching this video. Have a good day. Thank you.